Ray Stevenson, RRR and Thor actor dead at 58. Welcome to this exclusive YouTube video on the last words of one of the most talented actors in Hollywood, Ray Stevenson. The 56-year-old actor has graced our screens with his impressive acting abilities in several movies and series such as RRR, Thor, The Punisher, and Kill the Irishman, just to mention a few. But what were his last words? Stay tuned and we'll unveil that in a few moments. Ray Stevenson is a British actor born on May 25, 1964 in Northern Ireland. He studied acting at the prestigious Webber Douglas Academy of Dramatic Art in London. He started his career as a stage actor, performing in several plays, including The Lieutenant of Inishmore, The Duchess of Malfi, and The Rover. Before moving to Hollywood, he had starred in several films, including King Arthur and The Punisher, War Zone. Ray Stevenson's acting career spans almost 2 decades, and he's played several roles that have left a lasting impact on his audience. One of his most outstanding performances was in the second and third films of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Thor series as Volstagg, a loyal friend of the titular character. He also played the title character in The Punisher and lent his voice to the video game adaptation of the same character. In RRR, a Telugu-language period action drama film, Stevenson portrays Scott, a British man in colonial India who joins the Indian Rebellion of 1921 to help Indian people fight against British rule. Ray Stevenson's talent as an actor has been recognized through numerous awards nominations and wins. He's been nominated for Best Actor at the Irish Film and Television Awards for his performance in the 2011 film Kill the Irishman, which chronicles the rise and fall of Irish-American gangster Danny Green in 1970s Cleveland. He also received critical acclaim for his portrayal of characters such as Frank Castle in The Punisher and Dagonet in King Arthur. Stevenson's career has left a lasting impact on the film industry and has inspired many aspiring actors. In the film King Arthur, 2004, and the BBC/HBO television series Rome from 2005 to 2007, he played Titus Pullo and Dagonet respectively. He depicted 2 Wonder Comics characters, the Punisher, Frank Castle in Punisher, Volstagg in the Marvel Cinematic Universe from 2011 to 2017, including Warzone in 2008, and the superhero squad show Kill the Irishman 2011, in which he portrayed mobster Danny Green, The Three Musketeers 2011, and RRR 2022, in which he portrayed Governor Scott, are among his other films. In the 7th season of Dexter, he plays the Ukrainian mobster Isaac Sirko. In the 3rd and 4th seasons of Black Sails, he plays Blackbeard, and in Star Wars Rebels and Star Wars The Last Jedi, he plays Gar Saxon. George Raymond Stevenson was brought into this world in Lisburn, North Ireland on May 25, 1964, the second of 3 children brought into the world to an Irish mother. He moved to England with his family when he was 8 years old, first settling in the Leamington neighborhood of Newcastle upon Tyne, and then in Seaton Delaval. His father was a pilot in the Royal Air Force. He graduated at the age of 29 from the Bristol Old Vic Theatre School. Stevenson made his film debut in The Theory of Flight in 1998 as a gigolo hired to assist Helena Bonham Carter's character in losing her virginity. In 2002, he starred in the short film No Man's Land, which was Edward Hicks' antipodal picture before he graduated from the London Film School. Stevenson played an experienced private in the 12-minute film, which was set during World War I. He had to help a new officer, played by David Birkin, get back to safety after they both got stuck and isolated in No Man's Land during the Battle of Ypres. He played Dagonet, a knight of the Round Table who gives his life for his fellow knights in the 2004 film King Arthur. His first leading role was in the Scottish horror film Outpost 2008, where he played a mercenary who was fighting Nazi zombies in a bunker somewhere in Eastern Europe. He also appeared in Punisher that year, Disaster Area as Straight to the Point Palace, The Punisher, a previous Marine turned vigilante after the homicide of his loved ones. He appeared in the comedy The Other Guys in 2010 as an antagonist. In 2011, he appeared in the film Kill the Irishman, which was based on the book To Kill the Irishman, the conflict that disabled the mafia as Danny Green, the Irish crowd manager who took on the Italian-American Cleveland wrongdoing family during the 1970s. He featured as Volstagg, one of Thor's friends, in the 2011 wonder film Thor. He also portrayed Porthos in the film adaptation of The Three Musketeers by Paul W.S. Anderson. He also portrayed Firefly in G.I. Joe. In 2013, Retaliation was released. He showed up in the Finnish-American thrill ride film Huge Game. In 2014, he featured in the film Different, in view of the primary book of the dissimilar series. He played the same role again in the Divergent series. The Divergent series and Insurgent, which was released in March 2015. In 2019, Stevenson was announced as the lead antagonist in the upcoming 2022 Telugu film RRR, which is directed by S.S. Rajamouli and released in March 2016. Stevenson played legionary Titus Pullo in the BBC/HBO series Rome. He also made guest appearances on Waking the Dead and Murphy's Law, played lead roles in City Central and At Home with the Braithwaites, and appeared in television movies like Some Kind of Life in 1995 and The Return of the Native. A portion of his earliest parts were in two Catherine Cookson films, The Residence 1994 and The Tide of Life 1996. Stevenson repeated his job as the Punisher as a voice entertainer in the Hero Crew show, and assumed the part of Isaac Sirko in The Seventh Time of Dexter in 2012. On March 24, 2015, it was declared by makers that Stevenson would join the cast of the Starz series Dark Sails as the person Edward Teach. At Star Wars Festivity 2023, Stevenson was reported as playing the dim Jedi Baylan Skoll in the forthcoming series Ahsoka. Stevenson's stage work remembers filling the role of Jesus Christ for the York Street Plays in 2000 at York Minster. He performed as Roger in Kevin Elliott's play Mouth to Mouth in 2001 at the Albury Theatre in London alongside Lindsay Duncan and Michael Maloney. Personal life and death. Stevenson married English actress Ruth Gemmell in London in 1997. They had first met on the set of 1995's Band of Gold, and they played married couples in 1997's Peak Practice. They separated in 2005 following 8 years of marriage. Stevenson had 3 children with Italian anthropologist Elisabetta Caricia. Stevenson passed away on May 21, 2023 at 58 years old while shooting Casino in Ischita in Italy 4 days before his 59th birthday celebration. Last words. Ray Stevenson's last words prior to this writing remain a mystery. The actor maintains a relatively private life, and any information regarding his health and well-being is unknown to the public. However, speculation began to surface in early 2021 that Stevenson would be stepping back from acting due to undisclosed personal reasons. Fans of the actor have taken to social media to express their well wishes and appreciation for his work, but the truth behind his rumored retirement remain unknown. In conclusion, Ray Stevenson is undoubtedly a remarkable actor who's proven his worth in the film industry through his impressive performances and acting abilities. Although not much is known about his personal life or his last words, his contribution to the entertainment industry will forever be remembered. Thank you for tuning in to this exclusive YouTube video on Ray Stevenson's last words. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to keep up with our future content on Hollywood actors and actresses.